Hello friends, welcome to today's daily devotion. It is Sunday, September the 7th, and if you're watching this video and you've watched the other 6 videos that I've presented in our Gospeling Challenge, then you have made it through your first week in the challenge. Today we're looking in Matthew chapter 7, and I encourage you, open up your Bible and read the entirety of the 7th chapter, and I am focusing on chapter 7 verses 24 through 27. Let's share these words together. Therefore, everyone who hears these words of mine and puts them into practice is like a wise man who built his house on the rock. The rain came down and the streams rose, and the winds blew and beat against that house. Yet it did not fall, because it had its foundation on the rock. But everyone who hears these words of mine and does not put them into practice is like a foolish man who built his house on sand. The rain came down and the streams rose and the winds blew and beat against that house, and it fell with a great crash. Now, we just recently experienced Hurricane Aaron coming up and sideswiping basically the Carolina coastline. And one of the videos that I saw of the impact of that was a house that was on the Hatteras, I think. I don't quote me on that for sure. But there was a house built on its stilts in the sand on the beach, and with all of the waves coming in off of the hurricane, the big question was, will the house survive or won't it? And the video that I saw answered the question. It basically became the real-life example of what Jesus' conclusion here in Matthew 7 is all about. That house came crashing down. It fell. It couldn't withstand the pressures of the hurricane. Friends, the hurricanes of life, the temptations of the devil, the cares of this world, these are the storms, these are the winds, these are the waves crashing up against our lives. And so we need to listen to these words of Jesus and let them be the rock upon which our lives are then built. There's a lot going on every single moment, trying to push and pull and tug and prod and make you fall away from Jesus. But we don't have to. Jesus says his words are strong enough, powerful enough for us to build our lives on each and every moment. And so when the storms of life are raging around us, staying focused on Jesus makes all the difference. That's why this needs to be a personal relationship with Him. Personal is not individual. Personal is engagement in the relationship directly with God. But here's the great and wonderful thing about that personal relationship dynamic is that as Jesus is personally with me and Jesus is personally with you, when your person and my person come together, we encourage one another. We have the same Jesus giving us hope. And that's why the church is the gathering of all the people of God. And when we are gathered together, we are able to support each other in Him even more. That's why the Apostle Paul talks about standing firm. You and I, my friends, we can stand firm on the rock of Jesus. His words become our lives. And I'll see you tomorrow for our next daily devotion.